Hey Swim Yogis, this is Jeff Grace from SwimmingSpecificYoga.com. You can follow me on socials at Swimming Specific Yoga. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Swimming Specific Yoga YouTube channel if you haven't already. What I'm going to do in this video is take you through some amazing poses and movements that are going to help you develop your strength as a swimmer. The first one we're going to do is the down dog twist. To come into our down dog, we're going to start in our tabletop, or hands and knees. You're going to walk the knees back a few inches, tuck your toes under, make sure fingers are spread wide and pointed straight forward. You're going to externally rotate your shoulders so your elbow creases are pointed away from you, triceps twirl towards each other. On an exhale, you're going to press the ground away, press the hips up and back in a diagonal direction. So you come into an inverted V positioning of down dog. Now, make the priority here the connection to the shoulders and the length in the spine. Not worrying about how straight those legs come. If the knees are bent, that's perfectly fine. Then, feel strongly into that right hand. Make sure the right shoulder is strong and stable. On your inhale, bring your left hand to the outside of the right shin or ankle. Look underneath that right armpit. Keep really pressing the ground away with that right hand. Inhale, come back to your down dog. Set your foundation strongly with that left hand. Strong into the left hand. Inhale, right hand to the left shin or ankle. Look underneath that left armpit. Press the ground away. Inhale, come back to your down dog. And the next pose, the next movement we're going to do is the dolphin glide. For the dolphin glide, we're going to start in our forearm plank with the palms down. So you're going to come onto your forearms, have the fingers spread wide and pointed straight forward on the ground, palms down, shoulders over elbows, press the ground away so you feel shoulder blades come away from spine. Have the seat in line with the rest of your spine. Engage your glutes, connect to the core. And then put a slight bend in your knees, and on the exhale, press the ground away, press your hips up and back in a diagonal direction. Now, you're coming into a very similar position of our down dog, but we're on our forearms. So this is our dolphin pose. Stay connected to the shoulders, connected to the core, keep pressing the ground away. Inhale, glide back forward to that forearm plank. Exhale. Press back to that dolphin pose. Inhale, gliding forward. And the next pose that we're going to do is chaturanga. For chaturanga, we start in a high push-up, high plank position. So come into that, having fingers spread wide, pointed straight forward, shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists. Press the ground away. Feel the shoulder blades come away from the spine. Connect to your core. Make sure the seat's in line with the rest of the spine. The glutes are engaged. Connect to the core strongly here. Then, shoulders stay away from ears. Glide forward just a little bit. Keep the elbows tucked in towards the ribs. Exhale, lower down towards the ground slowly, and then hover just an inch or two off the ground. Make sure the strength is still there through the core. Stay strong with your breath, shoulders away from ears. Then, from here, you can press back up like you would in a push-up, or you might lower down and hover, and then transition slowly, lowering down, coming into a cobra. Exhale, lowering, and then transitioning back into a down dog, where once again, you come back to that high push-up, high plank, and ready to go for another chaturanga. The next pose movement we're going to do is the hollow body rock. We're going to start our hollow body rock from our boat pose. So you're going to come onto your seat, have your heels down, toes curled back towards the shins, legs together strong, chest forward, spine long, connected to the core, palms up and out. Then rock back, hover the heels, make sure you're still strong through the core, pressing the chest forward, spine long. Lengthen the legs, point the toes, lengthen the arms. Now from our boat, we're going to come back to an extended canoe for 3, 2, 1. Okay, so hovering the legs, hovering the arms, point the toes, legs together strong, press the low back down against the ground, and then we can start our hollow rocks. Now, from here, if you want, you can even go in to a streamline for your hollow body rocks. Then, coming to stillness, and we'll eventually come back up to our boat pose. The next pose we're going to do is a high lunge. In yoga, there's several different ways that we can transition to a high lunge. What I'm going to do is show you from the foundation how to come up into your high lunge. So we're going to start in something called a runner's lunge. So right foot forward, knee directly over the ankle. Bring your hands down to the ground. Lift the left knee back behind you. Now, come up onto fingertips. Your chest rises, your spine lengthens. Now, really important here to set your foundation through your pelvis, so squaring your hips. Feel the front hip come back, back hip come forward. Feel as if you're dragging the feet towards each other without actually moving them, setting that foundation in the pelvis. And then, on your inhale, come up with the upper body, arms up. Core strong, spine long. Revisit that squaring of the hips. Make sure the upper body, the torso is directly over the hips. Arms straight from the shoulders. If you need to bend the elbows, you can. Palms towards each other. Now, another nice variation I like to do here, especially when working with swimmers, is come into a streamline. Really feel that length and strength. Keep that connection to the core, the strength through the pelvis. Then just separate the hands. Exhale, fold forward. And those were a few amazing poses and movements that you can use as a swimmer to develop your strength, to help your performance in the water and enhance your wellness. Now, leave us some comments below on what content that you would love to see us put out there. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter. There's a link in the description below, and if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Swimming Specific Yoga, so you have an update on the videos, the content we put out there every Wednesday.